Hi, my name is Julian.
My name is Ari,
We like to play music together.
and tell stories through our music. So today we have a very special story that we're going to set to music just for you. But before we get into it, we'd like to tell you a little bit about the story and a little bit about the instruments that we play. So the instrument that I play is called a piano. As you can see, I have a piano right here. But this is not just any piano, mind you. This piano is called a grand piano, which is just a really fancy way of saying really big piano because it's so big. So like any piano, it has white keys and black keys, and they make really beautiful sounds together. But because it's a really big piano, you can look inside and see how this beautiful sound is made. So inside there's little hammers, and these hammers hit these metal strings that sound like this, and then they make this beautiful sound. And I love playing the piano because it's so expressive and just really, really great.
My instrument is called the viola. It looks like a violin, but it's actually a little bit bigger with a deeper voice. My instrument also has 4 strings like the piano, but instead of playing them like this, I play them with a bow. I can also pluck my strings, and I can do other sounds with my bow, like dropping it, or playing with the wooden part of my bow. Listen for all of these sounds as we play music for this story. So, about the story.
My sister, who is a very talented writer by the name of Tolly Chase, wrote a story just for you about all of these sorts of crazy adventures that she used to go to on when she dreamt, so in her sleep. And the story is so beautiful that we wanted to express how it makes us feel through music. So we will present to you her showing and telling her story while we play music in the background. Hope you enjoy, and thanks so much for listening.
Every time Susie falls asleep, she wakes up somewhere else. She puts on her favorite onesie. She runs under the covers, she closes her eyes and waits, and then, when she opens her eyes back again, she's someplace new. One time, Susie woke up in a field of tiny wildflowers and friendly round bees who sang to her in a calming low buzz. Another time, she woke up on a silver mystery train. Surrounded by the world's greatest explorers, and although none of them knew where that train was going, they were all very, very one of the best places Susie ever woke up in was a fancy underwater mermaid castle where they made really good sushi and really good paella. Susie told the mermaids that she doesn't always like eating fish, so the mermaids made, especially for her, a sushi paella with forbidden sea vegetables, sprinkled candy, and a ton of her favorite blue rice. One time, Susie fell asleep during a very loud thunderstorm. She woke up jumping from cloud to cloud until she found the legendary storm drum. She drummed on it so loud, with a beat so good that the thundercloud rained, and everyone down below partied. But then, one time, she woke up and it was very stressful. Susie opened her eyes and saw she was in the middle of a test. She looked around and realized she was taking a test for a subject that doesn't exist. At first, she was nervous. How can she pass a test on a subject that isn't real? But then Susie realized, when talking about a subject that isn't real, there are no wrong answers. And so she made up her own numbers, her own language, new words and new ideas, new shapes and new colors, and Susie got a perfect score on that test. And then, on more than one occasion, Susie woke up next to a giant green rabbit with 5 eyes that are always closed. The green rabbit is stubborn. He refused to wake up no matter how much Susie tried to get him out of bed. Susie knew that the rabbit was a very talented dancer and wanted to see him perform, but as we all know, giant green rabbits need their nap time. They love their nap time, and no Susie and no dance and no nothing could ever get in the way of a giant green rabbit's precious nap time. And yet, of all the fantastical, wonderful, magical places in the universe where Susie wakes up, her favorite place to wake up is her very own bed, exactly 3 seconds before her alarm clock goes off, and it's time to start another day. And like every day, she will have adventures, with buzzing bees and silver trains, mermaids and drums and rain, and numbers that sometimes maybe don't quite exist. And of course, one giant green rabbit that always likes his nap time.